I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you.
This is PSTP TV live in the alleyway behind Juss Jazz on Portage Avenue, getting ready for the Grease Lightning fashion show, Rockabilly fashion show. Is that correct?
Grease Lightning fashion show. It's going to be a great time.
Definitely a great time. And right now we're here for the preps, like you just mentioned there, Roger. And we're in the back alley.
I actually didn't mention that.
Oh, well, we're in the back alley filming the preparations for the show tonight. Right now is the photo shoot happening. There's lots of good models. And right now they're taking pictures of the guy modelings in the back lane here.
Beautiful wardrobe. You have to come and check out Rockabilly. Just got an excellent shop, great wardrobe, beautiful models. Come down.
Osborne Street, can't miss it.
Great hair on the guys. My mohawk doesn't stand a chance compared to those guys' hair.
If your mohawk was racing the Pompadour, I don't know, man. I don't know who would win on that one. I'm not going to speculate or nothing. I just know some badass hair taking place down here tonight at Juss Jazz. But please send us your comments and concerns, questions, complaints, any of the above to our YouTube channel or to us on Facebook, our Prosper Street page.
So let's check out the photo shoot.
Yeah. To the photo shoot.
To the photo shoot.
To stay, it will never die. It was meant to be that way, though I don't know why. I don't care what people say. Rock and roll is here to stay. Rock and roll will always be. I dig it to the end. It'll go down in history. Just to watch my friend. Rock and roll will always be. It'll go down in history. If you don't like rock and roll, think what you've been missing. But if you like to pop and stroll, come around and listen. Let's all start to have a ball. Everybody rock and roll. Rock, oh baby, rock. Oh baby, rock. Oh baby, rock.
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Well, that'll be the day when you make me cry. at your heart. So if we ever part, then I'll leave you. You sit and hold me and you tell me, hold me, that someday, well, I'll be blue. Well, that'll be the day when you make me cry. That'll be the day when you say goodbye. You say you're gonna leave. You know that's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die. Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yeah, that'll be the day when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave. You know that's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die. You say you love me, baby. Still you tell me maybe that someday, but I'll be true. When you shot his dog, he shot it at your heart. I leave you. Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yeah, that'll be the day when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave. You know that's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die. That'll be the day. That'll be the day. That'll be the day.
Welcome to PSTP TV. Tonight we're at the Rockabilly Fashion Show, Grease Lightning. I'm here with Cheryl, one of the owner of Rockabilly, as well as one that's in charge of the show tonight. So how are you tonight?
Oh, very good, thank you.
So this is not your first fashion show, but what did you think of this one?
Oh, it was great. We have had one other fashion show, which was sort of a dry run for our own production. This time was great in that we had everybody come out. We had a practice run here last night. We had a full day of photography, doing marketing and our own production work. And we're able to pull off a really great show that was very cohesive and apparently people loved. So we were really happy with the outcome.
Oh yeah, it was definitely, it was amazing. It was a really good show. I've been to a few, that was definitely top. And especially the fashion in itself, you think, since it's retro as a style, you think it's coming back as a style, or?
Yeah, I think it has been for several years, probably a good 10 years on the uprise, and the last few in particular. And what's exciting for us anyways is that we have our Rockabilly line and the Vintage Betty line, and both of them are locally manufactured in the city. So I design Rockabilly, Abigail Micklethwaite designs Vintage Betty, and we work together on collaborating on the lines.
That's awesome, and those lines are sold at your store on Osborne, right?
They are, exclusively and on our website.
That's awesome. Do you want to say what the website is?
Sure, it's www.rockabilly.ca.
That's awesome. And then, so like you just said, 2 of the lines are homemade, I guess I can say. And so, do you guys do costume, or is it?
No, we just produce the line for our shop, and then with Rockabilly we also wholesale, so we have about 4 clients in Canada that carry our line.
Oh, that's awesome. So for the people out of town, they can still get your stuff, right?
They can, yeah. They're limited styles compared to what we're carrying in the store, but there is availability.
That's awesome. So where did you get all your, Abigail,
Come and
come here.
join.
Yes.
Here's Abigail from Vintage Betty.
Hi.
That's awesome. You want to talk a bit about your line?
Oh gosh, about my line, I'm just so grateful. That's all I have to say. I started this line back in Los Angeles, and I got a lot of really great press. We're in about 300 stores. I never thought I'd have an opportunity to do it here in Winnipeg, and Cheryl just kind of said, you have to put it in my store. And it was just the perfect marriage, and I'm just really grateful.
Well, how do you get inspired for your line, aside from the era?
Oh, well, obviously from the era, but also from just, currencies too, in terms of music, what's happening on the street, just print inspiration.
Who's your personal, your favorite designer, for example?
So many.
I was just going to say the same thing. There's too many. There's so much to draw from, like so many elements that are out there.
Yeah. I mean, when I was in school, I loved Ralph Lauren because I loved his details, his attention to details, and I think both Cheryl and I really love details. And for example, we always like to put little bows on our clothes, or just really beautiful things.
Little gathers.
Yeah, and it's totally different, but I just
Totally
love it.
affordable as well compared to other
They
places
are.
too.
We try to keep as much as possible under $100 and quite a bit under $50. And then our size ranges as well. We try to do extra small through 3 extra large and as much as possible.
Well, how long did it take you guys to even organize the show? Because I know it doesn't happen overnight.
Unfortunately, my business partner Sherry isn't here tonight, but she did the majority of the organizing. She just pulled everything together in such an amazing way. She worked with the venue, with you guys, with King Cabernet, and basically we assisted her.
Because was it hard for you guys to find the proper models for your line?
Our models are all our customers.
Yes, we actually asked a lot of customers who came in if they wanted to model, and they're like, yes, and that's the best way to show the clothes.
I have to say that we have been extremely lucky in that our customers are almost like our little community.
Yeah.
Jen, who works at our store almost every day of the week, is just the most amazing person, and she started off as a customer.
Any last words you want to tell future customers, or?
Just, tell us what you're thinking about the clothes. Like if something's not fitting well, come back and tell us and say, hey, this could be a little bit better. I mean, it would be great to just build on that, or say, I had, my favorite gal is Betty Page. Could you do some of this? And we just want to be a part of the community, and it's just great.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies.
Okay.
And have a good night.
Thank you.